Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Hitman Hokkaido video sponsored by RageWorks.net. This is the last of the Sarajevo Six missions. The target is Taheiji Koyama, aka the Controller.
Good evening, 47. I have the final profile available now. Your target is Taheiji Koyama, codenamed the Controller. He is the final living member of the Sigma paramilitary, and with his elimination, a particularly nasty chapter of recent history will be brought to a close. Hospital records indicate the target suffers a rare genetic disease, but also that he has refused 2 full bone marrow donations on ethical grounds so far. Interesting. Clients at this particular hospital are not usually picky about where their life-extending therapy comes from. While I have confirmed that he has learned of the deaths of the other members of Sigma, he does not seem to have altered his security arrangements or movement patterns in any meaningful way. Regardless, the hospital is highly secure, and it will be difficult to move freely. So I'll leave you to prepare. Welcome to Hokkaido, 47.
Alright, so this final Sarajevo Six mission has 3 challenges. The first is the Controller, which pops automatically when you kill him. The second is obviously Silent Assassin. And the last is called No Thanks Captain Exposition, which I believe will only pop if you listen to his story.
Hello there.
Which the way I am doing this is automatic. You have to listen to it. Also, I get Piano Man and Master Assassin. The Master Assassin unlocked because Piano Man was the last part of that I needed. Now, I take a pretty standard route in getting things done here. The reason why I'm going to slide down the pipe here is because I need the wrench, and I also need the disposable scrambler, which I stored in the staff wardrobe. I also need the master RFID chip, and that's why I need a disposable scrambler, because normally to get the chip, you have to get into the director's office, which coincidentally that's where the controller's files are. But you wouldn't be able to do a suit only the normal way, because you'd have to get the director's clothes, and obviously that's not suit only. I mean, you don't have to do suit only for this. There is nothing that pops for it, but excuse me. Obviously, if you played Hitman, you know you always try to do it that way. It's more of a challenge, and it's just cool.
You're the curator and researcher.
So right now, I'm just trying to avoid getting fully spotted, because until I get those files, that would mean automatic game over. Right here, if you haven't already seen it in my other videos, this is where you get the flatline challenge.
Holy shit.
Flatline trophy, excuse me.
Final details
The challenge is called We Meet Again.
Wait,
Unfortunately, there is no way to skip this conversation. They should make it at least that after you have already experienced it, that you should be able to skip it.
So you won't.
right.
Once he gives you the card, you can just take it and run away, but until then, you're stuck.
Sound type, right. Yeah, me first. Okay. All right. I'm with Interpol now. I was working a case. Organ harvest. Real bad business. I followed the trail from Rio, but Dr. Ito, he's the one they call the curator. He found me snooping around and locked me up in the freezer.
We'll talk again.
Okay, now you.
You should get out of here.
Yeah, good advice. That's right. Oh, wait. I found this in the curator's office. Knowing you, it'll probably come in handy.
Thanks.
Again, that's the master
Thank you.
RFID chip. That's what's going to get me
right.
to
I owe
the
you.
collector's files in the
Good hunting.
director's office.
Ah,
And
really is the life, isn't it? Listening organs, peace.
I wanted to see if he was still
Very hard
talking.
to get here. 6 more
I
years
ran
of
over here
internship,
to
have one of the best resumes in the market.
disable the cameras. And in the door that I just came in right to the left, this is the stairway that's going to take me up to the director's office. Just be careful, because right there's patrolling guards. Right here, there are guards that can spot you. And right outside this door, there's one guy to the right that's looking right this way. And these guys, you gotta wait for them to get in position, because there's
Access granted.
one guy that moves back and forth. Right here, this is the objective right here on this computer. You see this guy in the glass? He came down the hall looking for me. So now the guy in the foreground, I'm just waiting for him to walk back to his partner, and then I'll be able to run back. When I get back in the staircase, I'm only going one floor down, and then when I come outside, I'm going to hang a left going down the ramp, because that heads to where it's the building connection to where the hot springs are. The hot spring maintenance room. You have, as long as you run, you have just enough time to make that. You went too far. Once you make sure there's no one in the hallway, you just slip around that corner real fast and run down here. Right now, if I'm spotted, it won't end the game, but I would lose Silent Assassin. There's another challenge that you can unlock in here by activating the fire alarm along with the other two things I just did. I'll do that in another video. Excuse me. So now that everybody's out, you just close all these doors.
Mr. Jason Portman.
And this one over here I left for last because he's right in front of it, so I wanted to walk through there.
That was for
Excuse me.
Mr. Jason Portman.
And now you gotta sit and listen to his long story.
It seems that no one knows
Please
that
proceed to
There
the
is no way to
hospital
skip it.
your reputation is entirely deserved. It is an honor to meet a true professional. I have been waiting for you. And you are here in time. For that I am very thankful. It would have been inappropriate for me to die before you came for me.
I figured out another way to do this mission and get Silent Assassin without having to listen to him talk.
Arrogance of power. But what we did there
I
insists
am
upon
recording
you.
a second video for
It
that,
was
so
not a mistake.
check that
We
out
did
as
it
well.
willingly, Six.
Excuse me.
Sano gave the orders, but we did it willingly. Even I. We killed them and took the gold. 1.5 tons of gold. Being moved from Belgrade. 6 trucks with refugees aboard to protect them from the airstrikes.
The worst part about this long ass story is that after it's done and you kill him, Diana starts telling a long ass story.
What was left? $10 million was my share. It was only later that I realized that I was no longer a man.
I was
The others could not
once
see
a
it.
man.
Or perhaps would not see it. It haunted me for years until finally it became clear that I must use my remaining time to atone. My old friend Loxley told me of the ICA and what you can do. Cost was irrelevant. I placed all 6 contracts, and I watched as you carried them out. Then I fell ill. I feared that I would die before my time. Thankfully, your reputation for timeliness is entirely deserved. As you are aware, the staff have my files in safekeeping. They will destroy them in the event of an emergency. But I am sure you will not be noticed after we are finished here. Arrangements have been made to publicize the files widely. The actions of Sigma and Cicada must be known. Thank you for allowing me to speak my piece, sir. Please complete the final contract now.
Finally. Guy got me snoring over here. I was looking around because I really just wanted to kick him off.
Together, 47. All 6 targets were part of the Sigma Mercenary unit, operating near the city of Siestapuli in Serbia in late 1995. They learned of a convoy transporting 1.5 tons of gold out of Belgrade under
You
cover
got a
of
great big
refugee corps.
convoy.
They attacked the convoy and stole the gold and called in a NATO airstrike. It was reported as an accidental attack at the time, a sideshow in that dirty conflict. Ironically, the final target was also the client. Complicated way to commit suicide, I'm sure. I have forwarded the files you retrieved as per the contract's instructions. I'm not sure what that will achieve, however.
A wartime massacre in the 90s. A fortune in gold. And 2 decades later, 6 men die. No one will notice this.
Even 47 is like, this is pointless. So, that's it for the Sarajevo Six storyline. And thank you guys for watching this video. I enjoyed the Sarajevo Six overall. And I mean, the guy's story was interesting. It's just that it's so long. Anyway, like I said, I have one more version of this coming out. Look for that. And I will see you guys in that video. Thanks for watching.